first guest tonight is a two-time Oscar nominee and multi-time Avenger who puts the bow and arrows down for the new show, Mayor of Kingstown.
I'm moving.
30 seconds.
Hang on. There I go, got it.
15 seconds.
I don't see him.
He'll be there.
Come through, I didn't see him. I don't see him.
Mayor of Kingstown premieres November 14th on Paramount Plus. Say hello to Jeremy Renner. I'm glad you're okay. That looked like a very bad accident you had there.
Yeah, I have to get my driver's license, it looks like.
Hey, I do want to mention something because I've had trouble keeping it straight all day today. Mayor of Kingstown sounds a lot like Mayor of Easttown.
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
And did you know going into this that you had almost the same title?
I didn't choose a name. What do I care?
You don't care.
I'm in. I'm in it.
Did anybody say maybe we should call it like the Mayor of Kingstown?
By the way, the DP that shot the mayor of Easttown is the same DP that shot on the mayor of Kingstown. He should have said something. Right?
Well, maybe that person was confused and just didn't know
Well,
what
this
should
is
have.
my face giving one flying F about it. But it's not my problem. It's not my problem.
I feel like it's my problem now.
Exactly.
How you doing? Everything all right?
Yeah, I'm doing grand, man.
Are you ready for Halloween?
I'm always ready. I'm always ready. Yeah.
Do little kids show up dressed as Hawkeye at your house?
Well, I wouldn't know. I mean, if someone showed up to my house, you're probably like a thief or something because like I live so far away from people.
Oh, are you up in like Nevada or something like that?
Yeah, I'm kind of up in the middle of nowhere. Yeah.
Wow,
so.
yeah, that's strange that you wound up there. I mean, I grew up in Nevada. I grew up in Las Vegas, and
Well, it's a different part. It's like in the mountains.
it's a very different part.
Yeah,
Yes, it's a part that like only you and like some animals go.
Pretty much, yeah, pretty much.
But you like that, I would assume.
Yeah, I love it. Yeah,
Yeah.
I love the mountains, love nature, and that's all. I skied a lot as a kid, so it's back up there, back to my roots.
You a hunter, a fisherman, any of that stuff?
No, I don't do that stuff.
You're just hanging out in the
I'm
house.
not gonna hurt anything unless it tries to hurt me.
Okay.
I'm
You
not
got to
kinda
be
guy.
careful. Some of those trout will get you. So, I do want to ask you about this. Is Kingstown a real place?
No, there's real places like it, but it's a fictitious town. But it's based on the truths and realities that there are towns built around prisons and many
Prison towns.
Yeah, prison towns.
Yeah, there's some up there in Nevada in those parts.
There are some, There are some as well, yeah.
And so you're not really the mayor of the town, your character. You're
Not an elected mayor.
the de facto mayor.
Yeah, not worried about the streets or the school systems.
Right.
This is a guy that sort of greases the wheels of the inner workings of the prison itself, the people that work for the prison, people in the prison, people waiting for people to get out of prison. He's just sort of the grease for all the wheels of the inner workings of that.
Do you find
job.
prison to be very interesting? Because it is something that we feel like, I think we feel like we know a lot about because we see it a lot on television shows and in movies, but I don't think we do know a lot about it. Or
No.
maybe you know a lot about it.
No. I would say no. There's, but the show's based in and out of the prison. Like my character never goes into the prisons really, because
Just the family is a...
he helps. He does like the outreach is an advocate for inmates, as a voice to the.
Did you learn stuff about that life?
Yeah, it's weird stuff. When you send a letter in prison, it's a code for like this is how I'm gonna get you tar or drugs.
Really?
Yeah. Oh yeah, he said, "I'll just give me a letter and I'll give you this." And it's a whole like weird.
So there are no actual letters going?
Well, I'm sure there are, but it probably comes with some drugs in it. Yeah.
Huh,
It's a
interesting.
different kind of thing, right? It's not for the kids, okay? Don't let your kids watch this.
I do sometimes, on occasion, I will get letters from prisoners, and I'm wondering now if I should be sending drugs back. Is that how
That's what they're asking for.
Is that the custom? Is that how
I
it
don't know.
goes?
It's a currency, right? It's a currency.
You're
It's a weird thing.
you're also I assume you've completed the Hawkeye TV show that's coming out right around Thanksgiving.
Yes.
And I know
Your
I
old
know it's-
Birkins will be out.
I know it's very secretive.
Yes.
Can you tell us like when in time it takes place?
Yes, it's current.
Okay.
It's current. Yeah, I can tell you it takes place pretty much as it's released. It's kind of like a holiday sort of event, if you will. It takes place in New York over the span of the time that it's actually being released. Not that it's in real time or anything, but it does take place over like a week in New York over Christmas.
It seems, based on my observations of the trailer, that there were some parallels, or at least not parallels, but direct references to the comic.
Yes. There's
The dog, Lucky, the one-eyed pizza dog,
Yep.
is in this.
Yes.
You can say that?
Of course he is.
Either way. Is Hawkeye wearing, because Hawkeye in the comics went deaf.
Yeah, hard of hearing. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So that was implemented, which is great. So we use the comics a lot as a basis for the look and format of the show.
Is it true the whole thing is a musical?
No.
No. Okay.
No.
All right. Well, I figured I'd throw that out and see what I got back. Do you ever put on the costume like for like a party or anything? Do you have the costume?
No. That's the thing. I never, over the decade or so of doing the Avengers and all that sort of stuff, I never took anything because they asked us not to, and my mom taught me well, so I never took anything, right?
I assume.
And all the other Avengers took stuff. The dirtbags, they stole something.
I was gonna tell you.
Thor's got his hammer, right?
Chris Hemsworth has the hammer in the bathroom of his house.
Yeah.
And he's not just one hammer, he's got a whole bunch of hammers.
I know.
Yeah.
What a dirtbag.
If you were to open the toolbox in his garage, there'd be a whole bunch of Mjolnirs in there, you know?
Yeah, man. So I finally asked, after doing the TV series, I'm like, because I got asked to be the valet guy at my daughter's school. And
What does that mean, the
They
valet
need help,
guy?
like when you drop off your kid at school, they need an adult to
right.
say, hey, where you from? What classroom you going in? You walk into the classroom. So I said, fine, if I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it dressed as Hawkeye. And,
Yeah.
just to plus it up,
Why
right?
not?
Just to kind of plus it up.
I
So
would
figure,
feel
why not?
safe with my daughter,
Exactly.
giving my daughter
Like, ma'am, where are you going? What's your...
to escort her as Hawkeye.
Yeah, the whole thing. So I figured I'd do it. So that's why I have the costume. I don't know if they're going to ask for it back. I probably won't give it back at this point. But I got it finally.
Oh, so this hasn't happened yet?
It hasn't happened yet.
Does your daughter know this is happening?
No, she barely knows I'm Hawkeye. She barely doesn't know anything. She knows that's Daddy, you're in my pajamas.
How old is she? About 9
She's
years?
8. She's
8 years old?
Yeah.
Is she going to be happy that you're in? Because I don't know. I think she might be right at that age where Dad starts to become embarrassing.
When I pick her up at school, all the kids come, one saying hi and doing all the thing. Kids I don't know.
Oh, really?
And I don't know if that makes you feel good or bad. And by the way, this is a face that doesn't give a flying F about it.
Right. You don't even care about the title of your show.
I'm making those kids' days. I made those kids' days.
I guess when Daddy's a superhero, he's always welcome. It's really the message. Well, it's very good to see you. The title of the show, which again, Jeremy does not care at all about, is almost identical to that of another show. Good thing it's a good show, the other show. Because if it's a crappy show, you should have changed it. It's called Mayor of Kingstown. It is not Mayor of Easttown. It's a completely different program. It premieres November 14th on Paramount Plus. Jeremy Renner, everybody. We'll be back with Olivia Rodrigo. If you like that video, then put a ring on it. Click the subscribe button below.